a slide that's just got a couple points on it, and then I'm just going to go into ConvertPages.
All right, perfect. Okay, we are live on Zoom, and we're slowly going live on pretty much everywhere.
Awesome.
Okay, it looks that we are live. Hold on. I see people are joining here on Zoom. Anyway, I think, yes, we are live. Perfect. So, hey Ty, this is third time where we will talk about sales funnels and how to sell more online. And I'm really looking forward to it. So what have you prepared for PitchGrounders today?
So today we're talking about the little known secrets to making your marketing funnels work long-term and predictably. And I think this is really a really important piece because, if you don't have a way to, cause your funnels to at least work for your business, you're going to turn around and you're not going to know whether you're up, whether you're down, and that is the reason why we've created tools like ConvertPages to be able to help you know. A lot of marketers don't know, how to predictably scale their business. They're just saying, well, that sounds like a really nice marketing term. Well, when you actually know your numbers, when you actually are able to put some of these little secrets together, it provides a pretty powerful punch. And so today I'm just want to go through this presentation real quick. I have a short one slide with a few points on it, and I just want to actually show you inside of ConvertPages today. So I'm excited about that.
That'll be awesome. Yeah, I was just reading some comments yesterday, and people are just so eager to see everything about ConvertPages, how it works, and so on. So for everybody who are joining right now, we're talking about a little known secret for making your sales funnels work long-term and predictably. And Ty already shared a few of these secrets with me when we were talking like only one-on-one. And guys, you need to see it. So please stick around because this will be amazing. If you have any questions, just ask in the comments and we'll answer them all. So without further ado, Ty, please.
All right, so we're gonna just go through the list here. Let's just talk about the first one, which is eliminating bottlenecks. A lot of times, we talked about this a little bit yesterday about dialing your order process, but you really need to be dialing your entire funnel. You really need to be putting a lot of different ways to get that person through the door easier and easier and easier and easier. It needs to just be easy for them to come through, for them to register, and not just for one funnel, but for multiple funnels. So a lot of times you have what's called touch points. So as you can see from, let me look for a second, just pull this down. Let's go to convertpages.com. And let me show you exactly what I mean by that. So you'll see here in this image, you engage them on the blog, then you sign them up for the webinar, then they're viewing your sales page, then they buy your product, and then you're dialing that buying process, and then you have a happy customer. When I say that thumbs up, happy customer, that is one of the little known secrets, is a happy customer. Because a lot of times when you're doing it online, when you're doing an online conversion sequence, they're frustrated with the process that it took to either sign up for that webinar or, engage on that blog or understand what that all looks like. So a lot of times what we do is, let me show you how we're able to do that. We're removing bottlenecks. So with ConvertPages, when someone is to come, let's say for instance, to this page, imagine if their first name, their last name, and the email address was already filled in. Now, the only step they need to take is put their credit card information in, click whether they want the upsell, consent, and purchase. Now, a lot of times, again, removing a bottleneck here, just to give you some understanding in this relation, is sometimes this right here can be a bottleneck. This consent, right? Little things like this can actually hurt conversions in a big way. So imagine if you have already converted them on another form. Let's say right here on the first page, you have a form that just says name, last name, email, and has a button. And you put the consent box on here. That's less fields on the first step. And when they click yes, they come over to this step right here. And we now eliminate, we completely erase that. And
but I would like to add to this. Less fields doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. I was reading a case study, and it was some service called Weebly, where you can build your landing pages when they were starting out. And they wanted to increase the conversion rate of the sign-up rate, right? So what they did, they just put 2 fields for people to sign up, not sign in, but sign up, and a huge headline, sign up below. And the first field was name, and the second field was email. But the conversion rate was horrible because there was this muscle memory, because when people see 2 fields, they think that it's a sign in. Right, so they just didn't know how to sign up, even though there was like 72 point size headline. So yeah,
yeah, exactly. People are accustomed to something looking a certain way, and that's why we have this feature with ConvertPages, which is muscle memory, which again would fill in this, and fill in this. Now all your prospect has to do is eliminating how many fields need to be filled out. Now that's a valuable thing. That's something that I think people can be like, wow, like you start eliminating that. I mean, I started doing like the research on this one day, and it turns out that many people are writing blogs about this. They're saying, you guys have to do this. If you don't do this, you guys are going to be in trouble with in regards to like how to actually convert a maximum percentage. Because let's say, for instance, you had, let's say 1,100 people, you know, or let's say 1,000 people come through here. Well, now you've got 1,000 potential customers. Now, how frustrating this is will maximize that amount. If these are already filled in, you're upping that value. You're just making sure that more and more people are going to be coming through that door because they're like, I'm already here. Let me go get the card. Let me go ahead and do it. When you can eliminate those kinds of bottlenecks from your funnel, and don't get me wrong, these are not the only bottlenecks to be avoided, right? So let's go through that for just a second. There's other bottlenecks like how many steps it does take to actually give them the purchase. Are you doing any upsells? Are those upsells hard to understand? Do they get to the desired result as fast as possible? Because the quicker they can give you that thumbs up, the better it is for the next time you engage with them.
Yes.
And so, for instance, like what we have with one of the features with ConvertPages is we have it so that you could do a one-step sign up, so that they could just come to a page and they could just say, hey, thanks, you're good to go. We'll see you on the webinar. Rather than sitting there going from, you know, step to step, we have that feature, a confirmation element. We also have the ability for you to confirm someone right here on the spot with their receipt inside of order form technology. But like I said, sometimes we like to actually have that extra step in there because it feels more official. And the more official, the more you remove the sketchiness. You know what I'm talking about, Jakub? The sketchiness. Because there's all these funnels that are like, people build a lot of funnels online, and then they come to a funnel and there's a really blurry picture of like a 30-day money back guarantee. And you're just like, I don't even know if I bought the right thing right now. I don't even know if I actually bought a good product right now. And so I think that's the thing that you have to just keep in mind when you're doing this. Eliminate as many bottlenecks as you can. Number 2, target and retarget. Consider the customer journey, just like we talked about. Consider the fact that when someone's on your blog, they're looking for some sort of information. What is it that you're talking about? Make a pop-up sequence for that. Make a funnel for that. Make a way for them to convert there right away. So let me show you here inside of ConvertPages.
This is a builder, right?
This is the builder. So this is inside the builder. I can, I have to firstly make sure that everything in regards to when we're looking at target and retargeting, am I targeting them on mobile? Well, I need to make sure that this page looks good on mobile. I need to make sure that everything is ready to go. I need to make sure that, and so when you style it within ConvertPages, there's no having to like go to like a version or an idea of what a version would look like. you just start styling in mobile, and it's gonna retain those settings. So you just start, making your text less or more, and you start, bringing out your form a little bit more. If you want to bring it out,
Now I
to
want
like,
to ask, if I change anything here in the mobile settings,
that's right.
is it only in the mobile settings, or something is in the desktop?
Yeah, so now ConvertPages is acting just like you are only on a mobile site. So
Oh my God,
everything you're
that's amazing.
doing. So yeah, you see here the font size is 28. Let's make it a bit bigger. Let's make it 32. Let's make it 30, 31, or let's do 30, right? So let's go back to the desktop now, and let's come in here, and let's go here, and let's see 29. You see?
I know that so
you,
many builders have like this option that they let you change to mobile or tablet, but it's just a preview, right? And when you change something, well, it changes everywhere, so it doesn't really work.
Right, or you have like an extra setting here. We wanted to eliminate all the extra settings. And like I said, when you go into tablet mode as well, you can see here tablet has been done as well. So everything, even divider height, picture width, everything. We've got, like I said, little builder tricks and tips. One of the biggest things for us when building funnels was padding, just moving things in the spaces that you want them. What we've decided to do is we got these 4 little notches right here. And then we have like a little trick that we normally do. Let's say, for instance, that's where your video is going. When I drag these sides, you see how I can drag both of them at the same time? So I can literally drag one side of it. But if I hit the option key, and see how it says hold option to select both sides. If I hold the option key down, now I'm basically centering it up. This is a really, really key feature when you're building funnels fast. You're trying to really build in a fast way. You really need to make sure that you have this set up. So like I said, I mean, really easy. Like I said, this page is built to convert webinars. You have everything you need right here. And then, like I said, the step technology. So if we go back here, remember, just consider the customer journey. Well, what happens next on that step? You might need a sticky bar on your blog, or you might need a blog CTA or a pop-up or any of these steps. And you can make sure how they're showing up. So another thing about it is, who are you targeting, Jakub? That's the biggest thing. So let's say, for instance, with this step, I could come in here, go to properties, go to embed launch settings. So let's say this was on my blog.
Okay.
And now I want to make sure that there's rules set. So let's go here. I want to add a new rule, and I'm going to call this Jakub. We're going to make a rule just for you.
Jakub rules. Okay.
Let's say you are a lead, right? Let's say you are a lead. So you can go everyone, visitors, leads, or customers. So ConvertPages remembers who you are. It remembers what you've done. It remembers how many processes you've been involved in. And so I'm going to say Jakub is a lead, and he has seen, let's say this, break and play. Let's say he's seen coffee. He's seen my coffee funnel, and on the funnel, he's seen, the coffee sales one. And I can go even further than that. And I could say, basically, what steps did he see? So I can make sure to target you, leads that have seen this funnel, that have seen this project, this funnel, and then go even further and say, and only those who have reached the confirmation step of this funnel.
Okay.
So now I'm really going niched in to find out, I'm only setting this rule to Jakub, and I want to start showing this after his second time visiting inside of, I don't know, MarketPlan.io, right? I want to show this to him. And I want to start showing this probably, probably 2 days. I would say 2 days after his initial visit. And I want to pause the count until his session ends. So definitely, I want to make sure that all 2 actual days go by before I target you. So then, when do I want to stop showing this? Because remember, now it's going to be on a recurring basis. So I want to stop showing whenever, whenever basically he comes more than 4 times. So I want to show it to him twice. When he logs in for the second time and the third time, then after the on the 4th time, I'm going to stop showing it to him. I don't want to show it to him anymore. Now I have when. So we've now selected who, Jakub, when if he's seen the coffee sales, and now he's seen, let's say, opt-in step number 2, and it's his second visit. And now I want to make sure that it's after his 4th visit, stop showing. But when the page loads, maybe this is a full step. Maybe this is part of the journey. I could say, when he's here inside the app, I want him to a full page to come up and say, hey, would you like to see this? Or maybe this is a pop-up. Maybe I want it to come up on the side. Maybe I want it to come up only when he clicks a button, or when his time on the page, it is more than 30 seconds. I could say when he tries to exit the page. I could say when he scrolls more than 40%, let's say 40% of that page. And you're familiar with these kinds of rules, right? There's a lot of different pop-up builders that have these kinds of rules, but like I said, not for funnels, not for full page sequences, not for complete conversion experiences, not for everything that matters. Like I said here, what about if I just want to make sure that if he comes from Facebook, which again, I have a UTM built, so I can make sure that that's the case. Or I don't want to show if if there's another pop-up already shown. So I can say, if there's another pop-up that has another rule that's brought in because Jakub meets that criteria, hey, don't show this one. I don't want him to be confused with the CTAs that he's getting. Now, all of a sudden, I can go ahead and set this rule. And there it is, Jakub, right there, ready to go. I've got a rule there. Now, I can make another rule for another kind of person. I could say, I also want to show this to, and then keep going, visitors who meet this criteria that do that. That's a really powerful tool. And like I said, that's all part of targeting and retargeting.
Yes.
Imagine if you could show a message just for Facebook visitors when Facebook visitors come. Show a message just for Google visitors when Google visitors come. Show a message for Google visitors returning their second time. Show a message for people that came from Google that became leads on a blog. You need to be able to play the game in a way where you can niche in these customer experiences and all of a sudden begin converting a lot of these pieces. So what we normally do is you'll duplicate a step, and then we'll start targeting one for this link, one for that link, one for, if someone clicks this button, one for if someone clicks that button. Very, very powerful. We use this for our pricing tables inside of MarketPlan.io right now. I showed you that the other day.
Yeah.
We use this targeting and retargeting feature. Another way to do that, just so you know, is inside here. A lot of people don't know about this. We have links. So we have a direct link. Here's the launch link. If you're embedding it, it's the hashtag link. But we also have a direct link to this page. And then we have even more than that. We have a ConvertPages provided link, which is the cpage.link. And then we also have a question mark. So if this is an embed and you wanted to go straight to that step immediately, you can just click this question mark CPS and put that at the end. So like, for instance, if I were to go convertpages.com, I would basically copy this. And let's say if there was a funnel on here, I would just put that as the appendage. And now it would call up that step. So inside my email, I can put this link. So I can target those people who are coming from that email. Maybe they hit convertpages.com, but I don't want to show them the same thing I just showed them again. Like you said, it's going to cause fatigue. Like someone asked that question yesterday. Does it cause funnel fatigue? Yes, it does. That's why you can create new experiences that happen on the fly the moment that people come up by creating these extension links inside of ConvertPages. So we've provided everything you need. The next step is test everything. We want to make sure that we're always testing here inside of ConvertPages. You're allowed to, you can test with our rules, but not only that, we have a complete split testing solution. Now we allow you to split test multiple steps inside of your funnel. So you would have your starting step. This is the test step, but let's say I wanted to I wanted to test this with the pop-up. Let's say between these two, I want to test them. And let's say I really like of the results I'm getting with my test, with this test step. So instead of splitting 50-50, I want to make sure that I can see what it's converting at. I want to know what each of my steps are going to be converting at. So I'm going to just test maybe 20% of that traffic. This is really cool because a lot of other funnel builders out there, they just give you with the standard accounts, and you need to buy these really fancy $300 per month accounts to be able to actually just control the amount of percentage of traffic. We let you do it right here inside of the builder. You could just come in and say, split test this step with this. And then what do I want to measure? Do I want to measure a goal, leads, or sales? And the cool thing is all of these things, Jakub, are retroactive. So let's say today you want to measure leads, but tomorrow you want to measure, you want to measure sales. You don't have to reset the test. It's measuring sales already. It's measuring leads already. It's measuring goals already. So you can just say, hey, I want to measure this. And then these percentages will change based upon whatever you told it. So let's say today I want to measure leads because I'm just starting my funnel. So I want to see which step is getting me more leads now. But later on, maybe I want to say, no, actually, my funnel's matured. I want to go ahead and start measuring from sales. Once I click that, these percentages start changing and I start seeing, look at this. Now I'm going to start upping the traffic here. And when I start upping the traffic, eventually I could just say, you know what, I'm going to just pick that step, go ahead and delete one of my steps. And I automatically can test with any step. Here's the cool thing. If I click steps, now I can choose a step goal. So you know how we have the steps right here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, right? If I'm in a step, let's say I'm doing a split test between step 1 and sticky bar. Okay. Let's say this is a pop-up and this is a sticky bar. I want to see which one converts me more leads. So what I would do is go into the split testing of that particular step, of course, and I would say, let's go 20%. Let's go ahead and select a goal. And now I want to see whoever got to blog CTA first, whoever got to that call to action first. Both of them lead to that. Let's say, for instance, inside of the step 1, everyone goes to blog CTA after they click the button. Let's say on the sticky bar, everyone goes to blog CTA. I want to see the confirmation step for both of them. So I've got step 1. I guess the best way to say it is let's just draw it. The best way to do it is to draw it. Let's go here real quick and let's just draw it real quick. So if, let's say, for instance, you've got a step here, right? And you've got another step here, and you're split testing those steps, but both of these steps lead to this step here. I can tell ConvertPages, I want you to tell me who's the winner when people are coming here, which one is the winner out of these people that are hitting here? I want to know who's hitting here. Because then I'll be able to decide who's my winner, because I actually, now the cool thing about that is you can go a step further. Let's say after, let me undo a couple of these. Let's say after that step, there's another one right here. Right, I know I'm at the bottom of the screen, but just imagine for a second. So now I see that go even further, boom, down to that one, and say, I don't want to see just people who converted to the next step. I want to see people who went all the way. Those are my real customers. Those are the ones who are going to go the long distance for me. Those are the ones who it's going to matter. And that's the reason why ConvertPages split testing is absolutely a little known secret.
Absolutely. Like the example you did, like with these 2 pages, right? Which you were split testing. Let's say that on one you have button finish, and on the second you have button continue. Of course, finish will have bigger click-through rate, but on the second page, people already expect that they are finished, so they eventually won't convert. But continue button will have a lower click-through rate, but people expect that they should be doing something else on the other side, on the other step. So there will be conversion rate higher. And with normal funnel builders, you can actually measure only these 2 pages, which one is performing better. But the next step is usually way more difficult to measure.
Yeah, we knew that when we built the split testing feature, this was a must. We have to do this because this is how we market. We want to basically go from, first we want to start here, then we want to go here, then we want to go here. We want to start, like I said, we want to start measuring just the leads.
Yes.
And then we want to start measuring the sales. And then we want to actually start measuring how many people made it to the end of the funnel, because that's what's going to really matter for our business. So you can, just once I set this as active, it's going to tell me who's the winner, tells me when it's running since. I can reset all stats, or I can just reset the leads, just reset the sales, or just reset the goal clicks. So really, really powerful, really powerful split testing solution here with ConvertPages. And lastly, segment everyone. Segment everyone. This is a big one. You need to make sure that you're leveraging the step technology. As you guys could see the other day when we were building that funnel, I think I have it here still. Let me just see if I can sign in really quickly. Hold on one second.
By the way, for everybody who is watching right now, and you are running some Facebook ads, you maybe noticed that Facebook is completely down. You are not able to start running some ads. So if you haven't yet, well, good luck, because it's getting really difficult. Yeah, even the live video I was trying to share on PitchGround page, it just didn't go live. This one, and it's just going live on anywhere else, but not on the page. So it's getting quite hectic with the Facebook right now. Black Friday is coming close.
Yes, I want to show you this. I guess that's good that Facebook is down. I guess maybe people are going to come to the live event themselves. They're going to be scrambling for that email.
Oh yes.
That's cool. Okay, so here we go. You can see how many steps I can have in a funnel. Unlimited steps, right? We don't put a limit on how many steps or how many pages. Like I said, these steps could be pop-ups. They could be inline elements, which means they go in your blog, they go inside your blog, or they can be whatever. They show up just as they are. I'll show you here. ConvertPages / here we go. If you look here, you will see what it looks like to be able to get your ConvertPages converted on. Like we have this blog post right here. We show you all these examples, but you see this right here, Jakub, this is an inline element. This is on the blog of convertpages.com/blog, but you can see it right here. This is a convert page. Now this can convert. Once I click this button, this can turn into, the moment that button is clicked, step 2, which could be a full page experience, a full page funnel that has multiple steps. And then the next step will come down to a little pop-up that says, thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
And next thing you know, they're back here. They can keep reading. They can just keep going. No problems, guys. We're good to go. Whatever you guys need, just tell us, right? That's the way that we wanted it to be. Imagine what's called contextual conversions, converting the right person at the right time every time. That's kind of the slogan. So let's, oh, hold on. I got a lot of things going on over here. So you can see here, we got video 1 and then we've got video 1 locked. We needed to be able to shoot people here on day 1, here on day 2, here on day 3, here on day 4, here on day 5. But we also needed to be able to shoot people to video 5. Like, let's say, for instance, if I were to go to video 5 right now, go into this step, I want to basically see all of the videos with check marks on them. But today, let's say yesterday, I didn't want to see that. I just wanted to see that we're up to day 4, and I'm unlocking this because it's a video series. So I could just as easily change this icon here to a, to firstly not go to a step. So let's say I just want to go to a URL and I just want to go nowhere. I don't want that URL to go anywhere. And then I could basically just come in here, pick an icon, look for a lock it up, change the color. And now you can see here, this is locked and it's coming tomorrow, and they can watch all 3 of these videos. And that's my step. So again, building in your steps dynamically, like you said, Jakub, your favorite feature, not having to leave the builder allows you to create these very logical flows for your users to be able to say, you know, on day 3, I'm going to shoot them to video 3 locked. But then when they click this button on day 3, they're going to actually just go back to video 3, which is going to give them all of these videos. So that way, like I said, we have everything that we need. So I'm just going to go ahead and minimize this. And like I said, that's pretty much my presentation today, Jakub. It's just showing these 4 key ways that you can start to maximize your funnels instantly. Like I said, eliminate bottlenecks. Like I said, muscle memory, creating a more conducive flow towards your funnels and getting your prospects to go through the door, auto-filling their information through, targeting and retargeting, being able to say, wait, when they come here, I want this to be a pop-up only for leads. I want visitors to see this. I want leads to see that. And I want customers to see this. I always want people, no matter their phase, to be getting the right message at the right time every time. Split test everything, testing everything, making sure that, hey, did I think of this the right way? Did I think of that the right way? And the last one, segmenting the right amount of people. You can do that inside of ConvertPages with, you know, being able to just using simple things. Let's say, for instance, the last thing I'll show is just, let's say, for instance, I had 2 buttons here, right? And I had one that said yes and one that said no. I could literally just say on this one, I want them to go to step, and I want them to go to step sticky bar. But let's say, for instance, just blog CTA. And then this one over here, I wanted to go ahead and set the action to go to step and go ahead and go to the pop-up. So I could just say, listen, I want them to go, the people that say yes, they need to go to this step, blog CTA. The next people need to go to this step. I could just basically segment out and put my opt-in forms on those pages and immediately begin to convert the right people. Because sometimes you're talking to, like you said, I think it was day 1, Jakub, you said solution aware, problem aware,
product
aware, product aware, whatever they are they aware of you? Are they not aware of you? A service aware? I don't know. There's a lot of just awareness, unawareness, and we need to be able to classify these people. Because then what happens if you aren't unable to do that is you are unable to actually maximize your messaging, maximize those emails. Because if you're sending a message that says, now you can build funnels, and they don't even know what funnels are, we've made a big mistake.
That's a problem.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole goal. And that is exactly, like I said, the little known secrets. You know, a lot of people would expect me to do like funnel hacks right now, right? They would expect me, you know, Ty, give us like, you know, give us the one where like, if you have an exit pop at this, you know, 40 seconds, 42 seconds exactly. Honestly, I have never, ever been able to convert thousands of dollars in a matter of days by just doing like a button color, you know, change the button color to orange. We're going to get thousands of dollars more. Maybe that's worked in some cases, but I'll tell you right now, those particular conversion hacks, they're going to maybe you can have 1% change. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that these little tweaks, they should be maybe the last step what you're doing in your conversion rate optimization process. Because if you have a landing page which is converting on 13% and industry standard is maybe around 30-40%, well, it doesn't save you if you change button color to orange. Something else is wrong. Either your messaging, your offer, your headlines doesn't resonate with your readers. So you need to figure this out and then play with these little things and pop-ups. And if you scroll 20%, then the slide will be there. Like it can be many different things.
That's exactly the reason why we decided to go the route we did, is because we are not really interested in the numbers that everybody else is, right? So we're not like, there's a lot of people that will get like these these giant like analytics platforms that will like, something like what Capturely does. And they'll say who watched the video and who didn't watch the video. And let me watch them. Let me say, like, listen, those things are important. You have to be able to do that. But that's in the optimization phase. What you really need is you need to have proven numbers behind your funnel. You need to have a funnel that's proving to convert at a certain rate. When you can have a predictable funnel going through a certain rate, like I showed you before on that other funnel that we looked at the other day, Jakub, it was, let me go ahead and just.
I think it was your funnel, right? The one you you launched.
That's right. It was this one right over. Let me go ahead and just share my screen one more time. It was this one. Can you see it?
Yep. Yes, this is it.
Yeah. So you can see here. Let's just do all time here. You can see here we created this funnel because firstly, it's worked for us. Secondly, it was easy to create, right? Like I showed you the one that we just looked at, and I showed you the flow of it and everything, how it looks. But the goal here is to understand like we're going to go back if we ever run this sequence again, and I'm going to see, okay, look at this, $580. We obviously said something in email 1. Maybe email 2 could be tweaked a little bit. Maybe email 3. Now we're starting to actually measure these things. But again, this is all optimization side. This is all the back end of that. But as you can see here, we now have a proven method. We now have a proven funnel that we can bring in here and say, hey, this is actually going to be easier to convert the next time we go around about doing this, because we're going to instantly have what we need to make it happen. And so this funnel is a proof to us. So the next time we go to build a funnel like this, we would just clone this funnel, move it into another project, and instantly start using it and instantly begin. We would even, like I said, clone it inside of MarketPlan, clone it inside of ConvertPages, and start going right away. Like I said, when you can remove these bottlenecks, do you see here how we have, just look at this. I mean, 17% click-through rates. These are really good in regards to having 250, 2 people come through here. Let's go ahead and view this. If we just solo this email sequence, you can see here that we have 252 visitors that have come to this page. We have 14% of them going to here, and we have another 252 visitors, 14%, and 11% of them coming here. So all in all, we're talking about a 25% conversion rate for not even getting an email address, just shooting them an email from our email list and literally just going and converting sales from there. And so really exciting stuff when you can actually remove these things. There's nothing special on these pages, Jakub. There's nothing, no crazy pop-up weird. It's just the right message at the right time for the right prospect. That is all that is necessary. And honestly, like, I want to help reprieve the marketplace, because it's like there's so much stress for like, you got to do this, you got to be doing that, you got to be doing this, honestly, you need to be giving the right message to the right person at the right time. When you do that, you're going to remove every bottleneck out of your funnel slowly but surely, and you're going to maximize your funnel's conversion rate. And what that's going to do is that's going to empower you to begin to convert online. This is everyone's dream, to have something converting. Listen, I tell you, I believe, I'm a Christian. I believe the Bible. The Bible says all work yields a profit. But we've built wonderful apps. We've built MarketPlan.io, we've built ConversionFly, and we've built ConvertPages. But without having our messaging right, without telling someone what it is that we're doing, we never make conversions. When I don't go out and market, we'll sit there and we'll see the MRR slowly going down. Then I go to market. Okay, slowly. Like, that's what we're doing. We're just pushing, driving, messaging, telling people, segmenting, doing all the things that we need to do to make sure we send the right message to the right person at the right time. Some people need a call. Some people don't need a call. Some people, we need to know this based upon how they're surveying. We survey users. We put users through segmentations before they even come through the door. And then when we do that, we convert the right person at the right time. We know what plans they're on. We know how they're going about it. So I'll give you an example. This is the last example I have. I know. I just want to make sure we wrap up for questions here. With MarketPlan.io, there's 4 plans. There is basic, there is pro, and there is agency. We also have free, completely free account for MarketPlan. When people come through the other 3, we make sure that they are quickly moved through the process because they're giving us their money. When the free people come through, we survey them. You know why we survey them? Obvious. Because we want to know, are you an agency? Are you a business owner? Are you who are you? When we know who are you, we know how many people are in your business. We know all those answers. Guess what we start doing? Boop, 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 boop. We put an entire segmentation through for every question we ask, and then we start marketing to you on automation. Mm-hmm. Our automated marketing is beginning to go. Without me even having a conversation, you could book a call with me. That's the power behind business automation, the power behind marketing automation, email automation, funnel automation. And like I said, with ConvertPages now, funnel automation is a thing. Being able to present the right message at the right time, not only in your emails and sending them back over, like you said, to get funnel fatigue, but now brand new funnels, brand new experiences, brand new pop-ups, brand new specials, brand new things that we can present to our prospects for maximum conversion rate.
Amazing. Ty, I'm so excited to launch. Like this will be so cool. I saw some questions again, like where is the buy now button? I think that people are asking just for the sake of joke. It will be available tomorrow, guys. Buy now button. So please stay patient. And question from Philip. Do you have an ETA for team features?
So what we're going to be doing, Jakub, is we're going to be making a kind of like a white label agency version where you're going to be able to invite someone in to your funnel with your brand on it, kind of like you do with MarketPlan.io right now. That's the best way for me to say it. Is it won't have all of your projects in there. You're just going to be able to invite someone into their project. It will look very you won't see the massive amounts of I guess the best way to say it is like projects. I guess you won't see. Let me share my screen real quick, just so that you can see. You won't see all of these projects here. Your prospect will just basically see your logo right up here, your color, and then these colors will all change to your brand, and basically they can see all of the funnels that you are building for them. They can view the stats for all of those pieces. Like I said, you can come in here and you can see all of the leads, visitors, sales for all of these pieces, and go ahead and instantly start making decisions. Look how many visitors came here. Look how many leads, look how many sales. You can go ahead and solo these out. You can say, let's just see, I want to take leads and sales out. I just want to see my visitors to this funnel. I want to see how many visitors, came from Facebook. I want to see how many visitors came from the initial release link that we have. You can filter in. By the way, we have a full-fledged, if you want to manage links, full-fledged UTM builder here. So you can come here. Oh, let me grab it here. Tracking links. You can come here and you can build full, like new link. I'm building a full UTM from scratch right there. And so you can legitimately have, you can build your links here. You can copy your links. You can copy just the appendage of your links if you're using it as an embed, and you can see the total unique visits and the total clicks on each of these links. You can search each of these links very, like I said, filterable, so you can see here, you can make sure to see the right link at the right time. And then, like I said, be able to filter these links again through the filter. So the reason why we did all this is because, hey, ConversionFly, MarketPlan.io, we already giving you analytics, but why wouldn't you want more analytics, Jakub? Why wouldn't you want to have your own UTM builder inside here? You're already here. I mean, might as well, right? And so that's what we did, was we've created this. So once you start doing that with your prospect, you're gonna be able to invite them in. They won't see your other projects. They're just gonna see the projects that you invite them to. As long as they have the link provided, they're gonna be able to come in there. They're gonna be able to either edit their funnels with you, or they can just view the stats. You can have them choose just view the stats, or they can actually edit the funnels live with you.
So yes, you basically answered the second question from Philip, and he asked if we can, for example, invite our virtual assistant, and he can or she can work on the funnels for us. Is it possible?
Yeah, that'll be possible. Like I said, if you have the white label version, you will be able to invite people in, and you can invite as many as you want to a project. I mean, we're not going to limit that. You know, just because, like I said, with MarketPlan, it's different. We've actually got like tasks and Kanbans and all these things going on, right? This is just funnels. We're just building a funnel for your business, multiple funnels, and you just want to have access to that project. So you're just going to give them access to that project, and then you're going to say to them, allow them to view, don't allow them to edit, or allow them to view and edit. That's pretty much it.
And white label will be the higher plan, right? From the two we'll be offering.
Yes, yes. White label will be the higher plan. And like I said, I mean, we're trying to price this as competitively. If you compare this with anyone else on the market running any kind of you know, funnel builder that's actually gonna be good. Because trust me, there have been a lot of different funnel builders that have been okay. And when I say okay, that's at best. You're struggling. You're just sitting there going, why did I even buy this? We want to build quality. And that's the reason why, like I said, only 100 licenses for LTD, because we want users that actually care. Like, I'm just going to say it. We want users that care. If you want a great product, do you know what it takes? I'm not being funny when I say this, but it takes a lot to build something like this. Listen, trust me, I've built 3 apps. This right here is the hardest infrastructure to build, especially when you're doing pop-ups and all that. When you're making it like what our vision is, this right here takes a lot of time. 2 years in the making. MarketPlan, 6 months in the making. We have very fast developers. This is 2 years in the making, because we're having to dot every I and cross every T, making sure that it's perfect. So we want users to jump on board and say, like, listen, Ty, we're with you for the journey. And like I said, I mean, I know like people are saying, well, you'd make a lot more money in the beginning if you were to just go, you know, honestly, we've made money before. We want family. That's what we're after, man. And that's what it comes down to, you know?
I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, I have here another question from Philip, and he is actually asking, what is the estimated time when these features for like collaboration with VAs and so on will be available?
This what do you say, collaboration with who?
That I can basically share my funnels with somebody else.
Yeah, so that's, you know, that's roadmap right now. Like I said, I mean, we have some things that we have to get to before that. Like, one of the things is we need to actually have users go in and test. We just released our rules feature, the one I showed you today, the one where it says, you know, if they, you know, do this, if they do that, we actually need user testing on that. So we've just released it as a beta, and now we're waiting to hear back feedback from that. We're going to dial that. We're going to get that done. And then we're going to go to PayPal, right? Everybody wants PayPal. They're saying PayPal, PayPal type, PayPal, PayPal. Once we get PayPal done, then we can start opening wider about having a little bit more of a forecast with timing. Because honestly, tackling a payment gateway like PayPal, I'm sure you can imagine, it's a thing. You know, PayPal doesn't work like the other guys. PayPal doesn't work like Stripe. They gotta go offline. They always have their own special thing going on. So we got to make sure to do that right. We want to make it as easy on your prospects to convert on PayPal. So that's the reason why we're going that route, is we want to do direct redirects that make sure it feels like a funnel, rather than, and also being able to possibly leverage one-click upsells. We don't know what PayPal's done with their rules yet, so we're going to be getting into all of that. I thought that they did, but then I heard something changed. We have a lot of things to go through. And like I said, then we're going to get to that white label version. Of course, it's on the roadmap. You're going to see it coming from us here soon. So it's always going to be done. But like I said, for us, it's quality. We want to make sure, like I said, when I use the word family, I don't mean that we're like, you know, we're sitting there with cups of coffee or something. that we all have a same interest, that we all say, this is what I want, a funnel builder that works. We are using this product ourselves. And like I said, being able to have these pieces of the pie. If we want PayPal, that's the most upvoted feature right now. PayPal, everyone keeps saying. So we're going to go ahead and go with that, but we're going to make it right. We're not going to have it glitchy, weird. You're paying, right? You're paying customer. You bought something. We want to make it worth your while, worth your time. So yeah.
Okay. So I believe that in maybe next year it will be available. So we give at least some estimate to Philip. So we don't without the answer.
We're gonna do our absolute best. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like I said, I mean, we've got an entire year. I mean, we probably get to it by then for sure. Absolutely.
Perfect. Question from Abdul. We don't have as much knowledge of marketing as you have, Ty Duran. So I don't feel we can set up campaign or funnel with all segmentation, etc. in ConvertPages. Will ConvertPages team help us out with it?
Yeah. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing, like I did this with MarketPlan.io. I just basically gave everybody everything. Just want to give you everything. Just we're going to be like doing like a show. And on that show, we're going to show what we're doing for Conversionfly, and then just basically say, hey, if you want this funnel, click the link. And you'd click it, you would import it, and that funnel would be right there for you to use in your business. That's really our goal. When funnel sharing goes live, we are going to start sharing those links and start saying, guys, here's our 5 till live sequence. Do you want it? Yes, you do. Cool. Click this link. You click the link, and next thing you know, you import multiple steps. Again, unlimited funnels, unlimited steps. Why not have the most high converting funnels if you're actually seeing the results right in front of you,
Absolutely. All right. I don't see any other questions. So let me quickly share my screen because guys, as I said, Facebook is having some problems right now. And I think it won't be better tomorrow because tomorrow is a Black Friday and the traffic will be even higher on Facebook. So if you don't want to miss this launch webinar where we will show you everything, how to build a funnel completely from scratch, please register here. And I know that I'm saying it every time, but right now I really mean it because there is a chance that you won't see this live on Facebook. So if you want to be part of it, please go to convertpages.pitchground.com. It will take you to this landing page. I guarantee you that this won't be down, and you will just fill in your email address here, and we'll send you all the invitations once we go live. So guys, once again, please, convertpages.pitchground.com. We are launching tomorrow, same time. This webinar will be super long. I noted all the questions you asked in the first webinar, in the second webinar, and we'll be answering them again because maybe some people will join for the first time, and it's cool to have the answer again. So convertpages.pitchground.com. Ty, thanks a lot. This was amazing. Let me check if we have some other questions.
Thank you, Jakob. It's been great, man. It's really
been great. Thanks. Bye. Amazing. All right, guys. So thanks a lot for joining. Ty, thanks a lot for preparation and for the presentation. And tomorrow is a big day. Guys, get ready. Tomorrow is a big Black Friday. And I'm going live from 8 a.m. in the morning, Central European time. And I will go live for 7 hours straight. So I will be eating here. It will be like Big Brother, but I'll be interviewing everybody, everyone from the launches we currently have on PitchGround. So there will be Ty talking about market plan. There will be guys from Capchile, Rodrigo from FYI. So please make sure that you will join. I will be making an official update as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you tomorrow, guys. And I will see you tomorrow as well, Ty. Bye.
All right, guys. See you later. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.